So today we had some drama hit the UFC scene. Apparently, Bobby Green got into a scuffle with one of Arman Tsarukyan's team members backstage in the hotel, which is, I think, pretty normal for Bobby Green. He made a whole video pretty much calling out Tsarukyan and his team. He goes on for a little bit and calls them fake tough guys and whatnot, as well as we have Ian Gary. Apparently, his wife was DMing Dylan Dennis, and he decided to leak those DMs of Ian Gary's wife, as well as her pretty much saying that Ian Gary was supposed to be a one-night stand. So I'm going to give you my take in all of these scenarios today, and we're going to start off with the boy, the man, Bobby Green. Now, first and foremost, this is one of the most common Bobby Green things. This is Bobby Green to a T. Getting into a scuffle backstage is nothing short of, it's not surprising. I'll put it like that. It's not surprising at all to see Bobby Green get into a scuffle backstage. This is kind of his personality and who he is, and it kind of hypes up a fight with him and Tsarukyan down the line, maybe if it does happen. Will it happen? I don't know, but it certainly is a possibility. But I'm going to play the video for you guys right here. It's pretty much Bobby Green calling out Tsarukyan and his team members. Here we go.
Getting started. Just getting started. Right there. Yeah, I'm gonna get you right there. Yeah. Y'all ran up on me. Y'all ran up on me. What's up? What's up?
So there's that, and Bobby Green pretty much is that kind of dude. He is that guy. I want to see another angle of this. I want to know exactly what happened because, again, Bobby Green's team came out and they actually said in a tweet, in a Twitter post, that Bobby Green did not initiate this. He was kind of the one on the receiving end and he tried to defend himself pretty much. Here's a tweet for you guys. I'll read it right now. During a media interview earlier today, Iridium Sports Agency client Bobby Green was unprovokingly accosted and attacked by a member of Arman Tsarukyan's team at UFC host hotel. Bobby tried to avoid the conflict, but he was put in a position where he had to defend himself and his coach from a larger, aggressive group. Now, obviously, this is Bobby Green's team, and we can't take this as the gospel. He's their client. They're going to defend him no matter what. And Bobby Green, I'm not calling him a liar, but maybe he's not telling the whole truth about the situation. He did delete the Instagram stories that he put out that I just showed. So maybe Bobby Green might not have all the information that led up to this. Maybe he might have said something, maybe something might have happened. I would absolutely love another camera angle. There's probably a camera in the hotel, so maybe that footage gets leaked down the line, but probably not. But if Arman Tsarukyan's team member came up to him and was trying to get into his face, obviously I don't mind Bobby Green, firing back and putting some hands on people if he needs to. If it's all in self-defense, it's all in self-defense. And Bobby Green, listen, let's be honest here. Bobby Green, shying away, trying to defend himself and backing up and being like, no, man, I don't want to fight. That's not Bobby Green. You know what Bobby Green was doing? He was probably mouthing off, getting a little choppy with Arman Tsarukyan, his team member. He walked over. The guy came over, probably got into his face. Bobby was still probably talking some trash and then ended up devolving into Bobby Green probably throwing a nice 1-2 and dipping out the way. That's probably what happened, you know what I mean? Again, that's all allegedly. I don't know what happened for sure. Shit happens, and I think that maybe Bobby Green had a little bit of a role to play in this, and he's not the most, purely defensive guy out there. I think Bobby Green was out there ready to throw some fucking hands and get moving. But I like this, and this might build up a future matchup with them. I can imagine, what if Tsarukyan maybe loses or wins, or maybe Bobby Green wins against Jalen Turner, and down the line, they end up fighting each other, and we have a press conference at a pay-per-view, and it's these two just mouthing off and just going off on each other. Tsarukyan's English, I don't think is the best anyways, but it would still be interesting to have these two guys trash talk. And that's why I love Bobby Green, because he wants to get in there and talk some trash and get into his opponent's head. He's willing to talk to a dude in the octagon and outside of it. And I respect that about Bobby Green. Tsarukyan, I don't know. Maybe this can bring out some more personality in him. And if we get him in a UFC press conference feel, maybe we can see more of who Arman Tsarukyan actually is. Both of these guys have egos, and it definitely probably clashed right there at the hotel, and they're fighters. It happens. It is what it is. But Ian Gary and his wife, apparently Dylan Dennis, got the leaks. He found the DMs, the old DMs back from 2018. In my opinion, it's whatever. You know what I mean? These are old DMs from way, way long ago, before Ian Gary and his wife were ever together. I'll show you them right now. Pretty much this is it. It was kind of a normal conversation, like a prayer emoji, where you're from. She's England, but half Brazilian. Maybe she was onto something there. I don't know. But how are you today? who cares? You know what I mean? This is the most basic Instagram DM conversation I've ever seen in my life. There was no flirting. There was nothing crazy going on. Maybe at the time, she's a reporter pretty much, so maybe she was trying to, get Dylan Dennis on an interview or something like that. That could be her whole motive, because at the time, I believe this was like right after Conor McGregor versus Habib happened, and Dylan Dennis was in Conor's corner, so maybe she was trying to go for an interview here. But on the flip side, what this could be, and now this is a reach, this is a far stretch, and this is definitely me speculating here. This is not what actually happened. Just getting that out there. What may have happened, possibly have happened, is maybe she saw Dylan Dennis as this up-and-coming MMA guy. She wanted to get in early, get her foot in the door, and maybe she was looking for a little bit of something with Dylan Dennis. Now, is that true? Probably not. Probably didn't happen. This could just be an interview. She's trying to set up an interview with Dylan Dennis. It's 100% in the realm of cards. And if I had to bet, that is my bet. But if you want a little speculation of what could have happened, that's probably about it. But I'm guessing after that, she probably told Dylan Dennis where she lives, and that's why he didn't include it, because he doesn't want to dox her, because that would be illegal, by the way. But if you do want to speculate, that could be what happened. But other than that, man, it's just simple DMs, and I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's just really just them having a cool, casual conversation. It's not really even a conversation. It's just like the most basic small talk I've ever seen in my life. I mean, very cool, doing great. Dylan Dennis, you have no Riz. Maybe you could be the one dating Layla right now and not Ian Gary if you had some Riz in you. But he probably just didn't care, and maybe this was the first girl to ever talk to him. I don't know, man. And now lastly, Layla Annalee says that Ian Gary was supposed to be a one-night stand. Roll the clip.
Interesting. See, I'm one of those girls who's terrible at being single. That's the first thing. I end up in relationships when I didn't want to, right? This was meant to be a one-night stand. That's not very well at all, right? This was meant to be a one-night stand. That was the agreement. We've never left.
So, was this supposed to be a one-night stand, or was it something else? Now, again, these videos, man, people make like 20-minute videos talking about these things, man. I can't. It's just a video, man. A one-night stand, dude. Everybody says that. A lot of people get into relationships in life, man, where it's a one-night stand and it ends up being more than that. That's just the way life goes. So is this ultimate proof that she is trying to trap Ian Gary? Of course not. This means nothing in the grand scheme of things. If things went to court, this probably wouldn't even make an exhibit. It probably wouldn't even be used in court at all, because guess what? Nobody really cared. Now, it's funny, it's hilarious, and we can make memes about it, and maybe you can speculate, but again, this is all speculation. I'm not some Ian Gary sympathizer. I'm not. I think Ian Gary and his situation with his wife is very awkward. It's very weird. But these videos, man, we need more. We need more content. If you want to make something that's really juicy, we need something that's a bit more enticing for us to really get on the case of Ian Gary and his wife. This one is just kind of like, you know what, maybe she was, maybe she's trying to trap Ian Gary, but maybe not. I don't know. It's just more ammo for people to unload on them with, which is, have your opinion about that. It is what it is. But mainly, it does look weird. It does look weird. Maybe she was trying to corral Ian Gary, and maybe this one-night stand was not supposed to be a one-night stand. Maybe she, DM'd him, got in there, and then a one-night stand turned into a two-night stand. And then she's like, hold on. Maybe I can make something out of this. And she did make something out of it, and now they're married with a kid. Maybe she was being totally honest with this, and she was trying to she had the one little fling with Ian Gary, and it turned into more, and maybe it was love at first sight. Now they love each other, and now they're happy and married and having a kid, and now their Twitters are private because they're having issues and stuff like that. If you didn't know, both their Twitters are private. Womp womp. It is what it is. But a bunch of content came out today. It was a bit interesting. There's my take on all those things, man. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for notifications so you get notified every single time that I post a video. I'm out of here, guys. Peace. See you guys Saturday, actually, for my live fight companions. You enjoy those? Join me for a live fight companion. Sorry, peace.